Hi, this is Michael William Denny of the ThunderWizard.com YouTube channel. So, welcome back. I am doing a series on the runes. Now, of course, I have written 3 books on runes, and I have 3 DVDs that are connected to those books. So, in those resources, I go very deep into the origin of runes, my belief on the prehistoric origin of the runes. But in this series, I just want to share with you some of my understandings that have come to me over the recent years. One of the things I do for a living is I act as a shamanic counselor. And in those counseling sessions, I will use the runes for divination or to get to the root of the matter, to help people really understand energetically what's going on and connect with the ancestors and solve their problems. And so by using the runes every single day in this way, I have found some other deeper, more esoteric understandings of the runes for modern day situations. Because when somebody asks me a question on the phone, it has everything to do with the context of the question. If we're talking about fehu, and money has nothing to do with the question, and fehu comes up, that's because it's talking about something else. And I share about that in that video. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch the fehu rune from the beginning. And so I want to share with you now, we're in the 3rd rune in the Elder Futhark. I only use the Elder Futhark because that was the original Futhark that our ancestors, I believe, have used for thousands of years. So today we are going to talk about the rune Thurisaz. Thurisaz. Again, every time there's a Z, I pronounce it as a J. I have no reason for that other than that's what my spirit tells me. That's how the rune wants to be pronounced. Thurisaz. Thurisaz is an incredibly powerful rune, and truth of the matter is, I could go on for a very long time about this rune. I'm not going to do that in this. If you want to get really deep into the runes, I recommend that you check out the Master Shamanism class, which here's the link for it here. And I'm about to start a series where I go very deep into the runes, and I will probably talk for hours about this rune. The reason for that is I am the Thunder Wizard, and Thurisaz is the rune for Thunar, or Thor, the god of thunder and lightning. So, of course, I have a strong personal connection to this rune. But, Thurisaz is a rune of protection. We know that. We know that by chanting this rune, we get the power of Thor. So, obviously, this is a rune that can be applied to physical health. It can, and it has a very strong connection to that, the physical realm, because Thor, Thunar, is the god of thunder and lightning, which means that he is, in fact, the electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field is what keeps my hands from going through each other. I can press all day and my hands won't go through each other. Reason for that is that even though it feels like my skin is touching itself on the hands, there's actually almost an imperceptible barrier, which is the electromagnetic field. And so this electromagnetic field has everything to do with boundaries. So that's one of the things that I learned, because lots of times when people call me, they want to talk about relationships. And so if somebody's talking about love and this rune comes up, boom, I know that we're dealing with personal boundaries. One of the other ways that this rune, and here's something that I haven't shared before, is that this is a rune of organization. If this rune comes up and in certain circumstances, like let's say I get this question a lot. Somebody will ask me, what does my boss think about me? And if this rune comes up, I will know that your boss sees you as an organized person. If the rune comes up upside down, then I know that, is this upside down? Yeah, this is upside down. If it comes up upside down, then I know that the person's boss sees you as being disorganized. Because what is organization? It's boundaries. It's putting this pile over here and this pile over here. You're separating them. You're putting the boundary there. That's one of the things that Thor does. You didn't know that, did you? Thor provides you with the ability to organize your thoughts, because Thor, Thunar, is a god of the mind. That's something you won't find anywhere, and the only reason I know that is because I have looked at the connections between Thunar and the other Indo-European thunder and lightning gods. And when you look deep into them and you know the esoteric meanings and understanding, you find out that Thunar is a god of the mind. And what does the mind do? The mind organizes things. So these are just some tidbits about the runes. So as I said, if you want to, feel free to get the books, Rune Shamanism, Rune Divination, and Advanced Rune Shamanism, and the DVDs that go with them. And also, if you want to really get deep into some discussion about how to use the runes in ritual and where they're placed in the sacred vey, all that kind of stuff, go to this link here, which is my Patreon page, which is the page for Advanced Shamanism. I'm about to start getting into a very deep series on the runes. And so I just want to give you, again, just a little taste of some of the new understandings that keep coming up for me. You know, these runes are not just arbitrary symbols. You know, this is not just an arbitrary symbol. This actually has its own life within it. And the sound, as well as the symbol itself, has its own life. And when we really listen to it, we can learn the secrets of the universe. In fact, that's what the runes are. Rune means secret. Anyway, that's it for now, my friends. If you like this channel, please subscribe, like, and share these videos with people. Put them on Facebook and or wherever else people put videos, so that we can get this knowledge out to everybody, so that we can lift the awareness. Because our society right now, the stuff we're going through here in 2017, the awareness level is very in need of some serious help. So this is how I do it. Anyway, that's it for now, my friends. Remember that the most important thing that you can do for your own identity is empower and defend your own personal boundaries. This is something that Thurisaz and the thunder god Thunar or Thor can do for you. That's it for now. Talk to you soon.